Welcome back to Beaver State Fling. We are in beautiful Estacada, Oregon for round 2 league card coverage. I am Ian Anderson. We are joined with Nathan Queen. We got a league card today looking pretty sweet.
Yeah, we had a lot of close scores yesterday with Corey Ellis topping all of them by a couple strokes. He is 9 under par. Going into the west side here at Milo McIver Park now. Slightly different course, but I think it's going to score pretty similar.
Yeah, about the same feel, right? Yeah. We've got a Corey Ellis, Albert Tamm, Chris Nelson. You saw Thomas Gilbert right there. Loving Thomas's jersey. There are your scores as we head into round 2. Corey Ellis has built him a 2-stroke lead over this really talented field.
Yeah, there's only 3 scores here on your top 10 leaderboard, so pretty tight field. Going to be exciting to see who can pull away during this second round. Getting right into hole 1, a 630-foot par 4. Pretty low ceiling, difficult placement shot off of the tee. Ideally, today with how wet the grass is, you're going to want to go probably try to get to the left of the tree the drone just flew through and push as far forward as you can. Typically, you could get a skip from the right side of that tree, but that gap is pretty low and tighter today. If you get to a good landing zone, then you still have a tough shot over this OB road that goes all the way across. A very difficult hole.
Yeah, that curb doesn't let you come in either if you get on the road too low. Corey Ellis. This used to be a par 5 back in the day, actually. 2014 Worlds, this was a 5.
Yeah, I could see it. People throw farther nowadays, though. And if you don't get past that second little hump that you see there in the fairway, then you really are forced to play a layup play, as Corey will have to do from right there.
Yeah, a bit of a misfire there from Ellis. Tom next to T from Estonia. This dude is a mountain of a man.
Yeah, he's a big guy. Very soft-spoken, though.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
And, but still fun. Jokes around a lot. Unfortunately, he's following Corey over there to the left.
Nathan's so bad, it's good again.
Wow.
Yeah. That's it's prime position.
Wow.
I had that thought as it left his hand. That might miss everything and be okay. And sure enough, he got real squeaky. Local and awesome guy, Chris Nelson, teeing off here. He's been on Central Coast before back in the day. Have some Oregon Disc Golf Championships, and he's got a live arm, Nathan.
Yeah, that was an incredible shot. Was on a hyzer for quite a bit of that flight, about halfway through or even later stood up to straight, and he is going to be in a great position now. Able to choose from a straight backhand or forehand, really.
Thomas Gilbert, Canada's finest. Thomas flipping it through the gap and squeaking it past that last Guardian. He's in position, Nathan.
Yeah, we've got 3 players here with a shot to go for the birdie here. But that's really where the trouble comes in, going for that birdie over this incredibly dangerous road.
So Corey, like we mentioned, out of position off the tee, forced to lay up, and does that. I'm going to call it an okay layup. It's not great. A little bit of ceiling there late.
Yeah, once you have to lay up, you really want to get to as close to that road as you can.
Yeah, and he's kind of pushed it off to the right there. Albert, I'm sure he would tell you this is a terrible drive, but he's in a great spot. 303, not a lot in the way.
Yeah, for where he released at, he is in a great spot, and that looks like a great second shot. Needs to catch a little bit of hyzer. He's inside the circle.
Yeah, gotta like it. Gilbert. Gilbert puts it on a rope and in the bullseye.
Yeah, straight shot right at it. Tap in birdie.
Let's see how the local hero does it.
Going for the backhand slight turnover. Getting a little bit too much turn on it, but he's still going to be inside the circle. Those branches over there are hanging a bit low. We'll see if there's a couple players over there. We'll see if they come into play at all.
I know you like that disc he just threw. That was a Mako.
Oh, yes, sir.
Corey Ellis, that's a Buzz SS, and then is overturned and it found ground at least.
Yeah,
man.
he's pretty lucky he caught that mud right there rather than the grass.
Yes.
The grass is very grabby, and that could have caught a cut roll into the road pretty quickly.
So Corey from 106 to save par. I think it was kind of fun. We had Scott Weathers, the other local killer, on the card yesterday. And Chris Nelson, who said he just beat Scott in a playoff about a month ago.
Yeah, Chris has been playing well this year. He's 10-19 rated.
No kidding.
Making his first birdie putt of the round, and he's also got 3 tournament wins this year. 2 B tiers and a C tier up here in this area.
He's kind of hitting that prime of your golf career. He's at 26. I feel like that's the time your maturity catches up with your athletic ability.
Yeah, I could agree to that.
Yeah. You're right in that sweet spot, too. Albert coming back for birdie after going a little long. And then you've got kids like Gannon Burr who figured it out at 16, how to be mature.
Yeah, he just kind of popped up and was ready to be a pro golfer.
Yeah.
In all aspects of the game.
Yeah, it's really incredible.
And Albert able to connect on his birdie putt. Good start for him.
Yeah. Yeah, if the putt's working for Albert, he's going to score. The man throws. And Gilbert puts it in.
3 birdies here on the lead card. That is gaining strokes on the field. This was the 4th most difficult hole, averaging at a 4.22.
No kidding. Man, if you think back in the day, that's 3 eagles, you know? Where has disc golf grown? It's crazy.
Yeah, there's a few big numbers. Some double
Really?
bogeys, some double bogeys, and a couple that are even higher. So that'll get that scoring average up pretty quickly. On to hole 2, a similar shape but much different of a hole. 630 feet. You need to get off the tee about 220, and then a sharp left. For a right-handed backhand, you want to push to the left side of the fairway. That way you can have a hyzer approach. If you push too long and stay on the right side, you're going to have to put a little more shape on your disc. Today, this bridge that you were crossing over,
It's real.
keeps you from being in about 4 feet of water, if not more, and that runs down the entire left side of the fairway as well.
I've never seen it like that. It was unreal. Albert on the box of 2. Just the most casual 65-mile-an-hour swing, man. And just crushed
That
on
went
the...
65?
Yeah, man. It looks like he's barely trying.
Get out of here.
Chris.
What a shot. Gets in the middle of the fairway. Chris pulling this a little bit off to the right. This is going to be in danger of hitting that tree straight in front of him.
Nathan, I'm very curious what you threw, how you threw it, and how it went.
I threw a Roadrunner, Callie McMorrin Metal Flake.
Uh-huh.
I put too much power on it and turned early into the tree. If I would have taken a little off, I think it would have been good.
That's such a touchy shot, man, for a lefty.
Yeah, definitely.
God, making it go the wrong way.
Thomas touching this shot around the corner very nicely. He's going to be on that left side with that hyzer into the green. Or wood chips, I should say.
Yeah. One of the most beautiful greens in disc golf. Ellis looking to come back off the hole 1, and that is not going to help. That is the worst result of a tee shot on this hole you can get going in early.
That left side.
Ugh.
It might have been favorable that he kicked down left rather than just dropping straight down.
That's
but still
true.
not going to be in a good spot.
And Nelson left it way wide, a lot left of the pin, over 400.
Oh, and look at this shot.
He put a move on that thing.
Yeah, just catching that last bush. And, yeah, he knows how good that was. If it was just an inch or two higher, he was going to make the green, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Still incredible from where he was at.
Ellis from the other side of the fairway fires off. I believe this is a Zeus, actually.
To the other side of the fairway now.
Playing some Army golf.
Yeah,
Nathan.
but he did gain a lot of distance there, so he should be able to get up and down, I believe.
He is in the worst spot possible, man. Wait till you see it on that tree just to the right over here. He's on the wrong side, halfway in it. Just brutal. Oh,
no. And
so I'm curious. So he's going to putt that from the far side of the water. I guess you have to because you can't take it closer. Yeah, that makes sense. Brutal.
yeah, it's a pretty unfortunate situation there that's not OB, so it's casual water.
Yeah, so I guess you don't get a stroke, but you got to putt from farther away. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
They explained. I got to be honest, I didn't listen close enough before the round, but they did tell us that there was casual water specifically for hole 2, and in situations, I believe the TD can exclaim that you can take it as OB where it went out rather than behind it. But I am not, like I said,
certain.
Yeah, I'm not certain that they did that.
So you just watched Corey Ellis pitch out through the tree for his third. That was
what a line.
Yeah, hits the flag with his fourth, almost saves par. He's going to drop in another bogey. That's back-to-back, and there go his 2 strokes. Actually, his 2 strokes disappeared on hole 1.
Chris has a long opportunity for birdie here after being behind a tree off the tee. Gonna have a nice tap-in par, though. And Thomas, he is taking this from across the river, which I believe is correct.
I think that's how you're supposed to play it, yeah. But
I don't necessarily remember hearing you could take it from where it went out, as it is not OB. And that's really unfortunate because he hit the stump that it's on. He had parked it for birdie. Let's see if he can still capitalize anyway. And could turn into a double penalty here.
Yeah, that was a nasty little roll away. It's pretty crowded over there, as you can see. Gilbert to save par. Tomcat, nice putt.
Yeah, he's still got to feel a little bit slighted on that one. Threw 2 great shots.
Yeah.
Ends up having to take a putt from circle 2.
And do some fishing for his disc. There's Ellis, the bogey. Albert, back-to-back birds for the Estonian. Your new leader?
Nice 3, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good start. 2 for 2.
Got 4 strokes on Corey in 2 holes. Wow.
Yeah, that's a big swing. Hole 2 is one of the easier holes, 16th most difficult, a full half stroke under par.
I believe that one. Nate Doss threw in on this one for Eagle a couple years back.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's always nice to get a great shot like that on an already iconic hole. People
Yeah.
just seem to remember it more.
Gilbert smashing out that towering hyzer. One of the biggest arms in the game right there. Ooh, on to this one.
Yeah, 285 feet. The drone is flying the ideal line, I guess, if ideal is loosely used term there. You want to fly right through here with a right-hand, backhand, overstable, high turnover shot is the best play to get there. You're going to see some very steep angle forehands also. Those are pretty difficult to actually reach the pin with. You'll have to have about a 30-foot short putt if you go with the forehand. But making it through the gap, not the easiest thing to do.
No. But if you do, you've usually got to look at a 2, which Albert does. If you don't, a 5 is very possible on this one, especially if you kick short in the left. It's very crowded.
Here's that forehand, a bit too low and wide.
Hopefully I didn't get too far down the hill. Thomas.
Yeah, that's too wide as well.
It sits in the fairway. It does for the most part, yes.
To hit that forehand line, you really have to be just left of that inside tree. This looks also wide.
It was. He hated it out of his hand, but it missed everything.
Dude, there's no way.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one work yet. Disc golf fan. Gotta love it.
Yeah, the course knows Corey's having a bit of a rough time to start. So
let's give him back.
Giving him one back, giving him a long chance for birdie on hole 3. Nice little roll back there.
It was,
Give
yeah.
him a par look now.
It does. Thomas's approach. It's going to finish right. Hopefully a makeable putt for par. And here is the Nelson attempt for par.
What a grab. Able to get it below those low branches, catching them along the way, and catching a little bit of band, it looks like.
Get some local love
there.
there.
That's a happy par right there.
That it is. Albert, looking for a happy birdie.
To go 3 for 3 to start. Oh, and he dialed up the line nicely, had the right height, just pulled it off to the right.
He did. Ellis to get on the board and start erasing some of those bogeys. A birdie look.
Low left side.
It's in.
Yeah, he had to feel a little bit nervous with that one. Knows he needs to get back on track, and does so. Gets it in. Thomas putting a little bit hard, I think. Almost pops out, but gets his par as well. For only 285 feet, this hole did average over par today with 100 of the best golfers around.
I believe it.
3.12, so not far over par, but 30% of the field went bogey or above.
Yep. It'll sneak up on you real quick. Howard makes good on par. Here's the lone bird from your lead card by Corey Ellis. Low left pocket. Catches good right there.
Yeah, just low enough. Any higher, I don't think that's staying in.
Yeah. Here are your scores through 3. Girthy with a good start, along with Thomas and Albert. Ty Love, that's a local right there. Linus.
Yeah, and Evan Scott, Carolina's player there.
Nice.
Good to see him up on the top 10. Hole 4, 175-foot par 3. However, it is still not the easiest hole on the course. Pretty close. Don't go left and miss those little trees in the middle. That's pretty much...
Yeah, there's a giant cliff off to the left, so just don't do that.
It does shape better for a little righty backhand.
Agreed. Those two little toothpicks.
Yeah.
Kind of hate on the lefty line, don't they?
They do. But you can go lefty backhander or righty forehand and just kind of drift off to 25 or 30 left or right side. Corey shows you what you want to do, though.
Yeah, that was beautifully
nice
done.
Little touchy shot.
Albert looking for a 3 for 4 start.
Just a little bit too much flex on that one. He'll still have a long look.
Ooh, Chris
with the local love.
Just by the toothpick, and he's got a birdie look.
Yeah, he'll take it.
And Thomas.
Oh, and he's pulled this one way right.
And it kicked way left.
Did it slide down the hill?
Not a lot. You'll see right here.
He is on the other side of the fence.
Yeah.
Lucky to not be much farther. You can see even on camera how steeply that drops right there.
And there's like 30 more feet of cliff. He could have trickled down very easily.
Oh, and almost drops it in from over there.
That would have been a fun too. Albert. This looks like circle 2 for birdie.
Oh, and able to connect.
Nice, Albert.
Very nice. Hits that low left side also. These baskets are liking that today.
They are, aren't they? I'm sure that felt like saving birdie on this 180-foot hole. Chris slides it in nicely. 2 for 4 start for the local. Playing well.
Yeah, we've got a couple good starts going on right here. 2 down or 3 down through 4. Kind of like the last course. If you can stay half under, how many holes you've played.
It's a good pace.
You're in a pretty good spot.
Ellis.
Yeah, Corey getting back on track here. He's going to try to string together 6-7 birdies in a row
Yeah,
now.
he is. He's capable of that. We see it so many times when we're watching Disc Golf Network. Oh, there's a Corey Ellis scorecard. Oh, 6 in a row. Look at that.
And 59% of the field, able to get birdie or better on this hole as Chandler Fry able to connect for the ace.
The Chan man got it?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. I did not know that. Killer. Chanimal would get the ace on this. So it wouldn't mean it's such a Chanimal throw.
Albert with the circle 2 putt.
Ooh,
just
sneaky.
Sneaking in there. Hits the chains at the right angle.
Gotta love that one. Got a quick word from our sponsors. We'll be back in just a few.
My name's Garrett Gerthy. People may know me as Double G, and I've been making Double G craft jerky since I was 16 years old.
I'm always a snacker, so about halfway through, I always find myself reaching for that bag of Double G jerky.
My favorite has got to be the garlic lover's dream. You just can't go wrong with garlic and beef jerky.
That middle of the round, you get into that slump. I'm going to reach for that Double G craft jerky to help me finish strong.
So most of you can't throw like Double G, but if you get his craft jerky, you can certainly eat like him. Go out and get some Double G craft jerky.
You can find Double G craft jerky at doublegjerky.com.
Milo, you are looking at hole 5. One of the most beautiful tee pads at Milo, man. Just off this cliff.
Yeah.
Tough hole, though.
Yeah, it's a cool fairway to look down. You can't see much but the fairway. You can pretty much see the basket through this left side where the drone's flying right now. You can see the wood chips. Low ceiling, a little bit higher than I remember in 2019. But also you've got trees below you coming up where you have that high floor to throw above. Very specific nose angle to be able to get this shot right.
I have seen rollers work on this one as well. Nate Doss used to throw the XL roller on this one.
Wow.
Yeah. Ellis. It's a great way to fight that low ceiling late. See if Corey can do it. Ooh, that punched through pretty nicely.
Yeah, it does hit that low late ceiling, but gets up there to circle 2. We'll see if he has a clean look or not. Those branches by the basket are pretty low as well.
Yeah, they are. Albert. Who was on that card for that Chandler ace?
Of course, it's going to be the witness.
The witness.
Big Germ.
I love that.
And Albert keeping this one low enough, but it could be too low. Wow, lots of speed, not too low at all. Skips up there just around circle's edge, I think.
When you throw it as hard as Albert, even the ground doesn't stop it.
Man, this grass is wet, too.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't expect that to skip much at
I was
all.
right there with you, man.
This is a little high, but drifting right.
Oh, a lot of hate.
Yeah, just catches some branches. He's going to have to try to make that wet grass skip his disc now to get up there to the green.
Accurate. Gilbert. That is a misfire from Gilbert. He was off way left. And you can see him looking at the hand there. Sometimes those things betray you, Nathan.
Yeah, sometimes you just want something to be wrong, so it wasn't your fault that you did that.
That's fantastic. Gilbert's approach, that's overturned. It's okay, though.
Yeah, I like the play. Overstable to come back. Just had a little bit too much force on that one. Chris going with the high line, knowing that it's probably tough to get his disc to skip. Not going to be an ideal putt, but he does have a look for par.
Corey Ellis has a look for birdie and a turkey from circle 2.
Yeah, 45 feet low ceiling. Excuse me, low ceiling. It looks like he's got a pretty good putt for that low ceiling. He's got lots of spin. He can push it forward, nose up. Decides to go through that low ceiling and almost connects on it.
Off the band. Nelson to save par. There we go.
Super casual.
Yeah. I was talking to some locals about Chris. They tell me he always plays really well at Milo.
Yeah, and proven it so far.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Gilbert now trying to save his par. Still has a little bit to work with. Oh, and just going to be left side.
It's an unfortunate bogey there.
Yeah, going to put him back to even on the round.
Ooh. Albert for birdie. And to go 4 for 5 on this course?
Just a bit low.
Yeah.
Were those branches in his line? Could you see it all?
They're not really.
No.
No.
Just slightly elevated here. Looked like he was going to dial it in.
That's a missed opportunity after a fantastic drive.
Yeah.
This one doesn't get got a whole ton.
No, not a lot. It had 17% of the field with the birdie today, so 17 players.
That's not bad.
Still averaging right at par, though, so just as much trouble going on.
Chris, the fantastic par save. The man can play.
Yeah, clean scorecard is really what you want to achieve out here at Milo on either course.
The albatross hole.
Yeah, but it's
not albatrossable
yeah,
today.
You're not gonna do that anymore. Oh, they have changed this one to a par 4, 850 feet. If you've got a big flex forehand, that is going to be the best way to get the most distance on this tee, as it shapes the best for that turning left and fading back out. But a lot of these, Corey specifically comes to mind. He has a very good power hyzer understable shot that's able to push far down the fairway as well. But the second shot is really what you're going to have trouble with. You go up this hill in that big tree, you're going to have to throw a flex shot around it and fade back to the left, as you've all seen before.
It's a big ask for sure. This is high from Ellis.
Yeah, maybe too high. Drifting into... Okay, not quite the trees on the left side, but not ideal.
It's like a quarter stroke, half stroke penalty kind of.
Yeah, that'll be a par play from over there.
Yeah. Albert. $71-mile-an-hour swing.
Yeah, and this is more where you want to get to. He's pushed it way out there and stayed on the left side of the fairway. Going to give him a good angle for that flex shot.
Yep. Perfectly set up. Nelson.
Oh, he caught the glasses. It's got to be good.
Yep, in position. Let's see Albert's disc there, just a couple feet in front. Thomas. Huge arm on this man. But that doesn't look good.
Yeah, if it stands up, it could be okay, but it doesn't seem to be. He's over there in a similar spot to Corey.
Yeah, they're right next to each other. So you have a line. It's just not going to be your ideal line, and you're going to have long grass in your run-up. So we'll see how they manage.
Yeah, from this position, I believe these guys are going to be trying to go to the right of the tree that's up on top of that hill.
That should be their play.
This is going left, though, and what a bounce out.
Yes. It gets so thick in there.
Yeah, it's pretty. If you get far enough in there, you may have a chance to get through to the basket, but bouncing out
Preferred.
off of those high branches and keeping him even away from the inside of the tree line going to help him with that third shot.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, looks like he may have been trying a bit too hard to reach the pin there, and going to bite him for sure. He's going to be short left side again. And, well,
It's just underthrown. Underturned, I guess you could call it, from Nelson.
yeah, maybe the change of par down to a par 4 has got these players trying a bit too hard to get the birdie here, rather than just biting it and taking a 4, which they.
That's an interesting
used to
thought,
call a
Nathan.
birdie.
Yeah. I'm sure it's a thing.
It's got to be in their minds. I know it got me. I tried to go aggressive.
Albert in prime position to attack. Can he take advantage? When you throw as hard as Albert, even the ground can't stop your disc.
Yeah, go ahead and climb up that hill.
I thought that disc was dead out of his hands, man.
Yeah. He was in attack mode there, but going to be in a really good spot now to just pitch up and get a par.
Thomas would love a par from this position.
Yeah,
Throwing
he's
3. That's early.
Lucky to not be in the trees over there.
Yeah.
And not really a look from that position. Kind of a... Well, he's a little farther around the corner than I thought.
Yeah, but it's not an easy putt. Albert, long birdie bid out in the fairway.
And yeah, you could see him calling that to sit down. He was just trying to lay that up.
Corey, also throwing 3.
Yeah, if you're in there where you saw the guy in the woods with the pants on, where Corey definitely could have been, that's no good.
So Chris did fight in so far. He has this cut the corner line.
Yeah, and he's able to punch through those branches. If you get in there, you need to get in there that far.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So bad it's good again type of deal. Gilbert, that was an aggressive run from 70, and not to be. He will have that comebacker for 5. Ellis to save.
And a nice par 4 there for the first time.
Yep.
Good save from him. Out of position a couple times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really got back on track nicely. This is Gilbert to put in a 5.
Oh, no.
I was talking to Nate Sexton about Thomas just a couple days ago. He's told me, I've never seen anybody putt better than Thomas right now. He's just like putting like a world champion.
Yeah, I was there actually. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate misfire there. Also kind of proving why they changed it to a par 4, I believe. He threw 2 bad shots and still had a chance to get a bogey.
You're right, yeah.
Which would have been a par in the past. And if you throw 2 bad shots, not quite sure you deserve a par.
I think those are true words.
So maybe a good change. It definitely, I believe, was in a lot of the players' heads today.
Yeah, I mean, as we could see there, they were pushing, weren't they? And from out of position as well. Chris, keeping it cool, keeping it clean. That's a 2 down, clean 2-6.
Yeah, him and Albert both clean. As we see Albert with his 71-mile-an-hour smash.
God,
but just looks like he's walking through the park.
Casual for the bazooka. All right, Double G, 5 through 6 start. He's actually your leader right now.
Yeah, making a push for sure. Linus Carlson as well. And Tuamas, I got to play with him up at the Portland Open.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice guy.
Hole 7.
587-foot par 4 on the easier side. There is a lot of OB, but there's not much of a gap to hit. You can throw about however you would like to land on this very large island. And then the second shot, you've got a bit of a low ceiling. If you go straight, there's also a big high hyzer around the outside, but it's easy to push along trying to miss the branches if you do throw that.
Yeah, very true. And for the first time, I feel like a mild lefty advantage. It's not a big lefty advantage on this one, but it's easier to have your disc nestle in bounds as a lefty. Maybe. Do you agree or not?
I guess so.
Slope of the fairway,
yeah.
but it's very minor.
I would say if I had the room to throw a straight hyzer like the righties can on this right side, they can just throw a big hyzer. I don't have to flex it, but there isn't that one angle hyzer. You see on the left side, there's some trees and whatnot.
Gotcha.
If that was the case, it would be, I would say so. But either way, I think it's pretty similar difficulty.
Mm-hmm. Albert swinging it out over the out of bounds.
Especially with the wet grass, you're not going to see much skip. Well,
and trickles OB. There's a curb right there. I know, man. I was really with you on that one. I did not think it would skip like that. Albert, he throws really fast discs, so maybe the rims are bigger, they skip better, and he throws really hard.
Yeah, maybe it dried out some from when I played today too or something. I'm not sure, but definitely seeing, I think the fast discs, that was, I mean,
because look at Chris. That didn't get the Albert skip at all.
Soft skip there.
Mm-hmm. Huge shout to our speed and range finding crew back there. That's Josh. Other Josh also out there doing work. Thomas.
And this is a crush of a drive right here. Got it to stand up a little bit. Fade over to the left. And there's that tiny little skip that I expected to see from all of these discs.
Yeah. Nelson. Second shot.
Looks like he has a putter in the hand.
Yes, sir. ABR.
And just squeaks it under those low branches over there on the left side. He's going to have pretty much a tap-in birdie, maybe just outside the bullseye.
Yeah. And for a guy that doesn't play with a bunch of heavy hitters that often on camera that often, it's an impressive showing so far. Albert's approach, throwing 3.
And yeah, having to go under that low ceiling, using something super overstable to make sure he doesn't get caught up in that sticky grass. Ends up over left side, maybe just inside the circle, 28 feet or so.
Thomas, little approach after the monster drive.
Yeah, and I like that play. The right side of that gap definitely has a higher ceiling, using the forehand so he could get over there and float his upshot in. Corey with a long look at the birdie here.
Eagle.
Oh, right. That's what I meant to say.
114 jump putt approach on a par 4 for Corey Ellis.
And he's going to tap in his birdie now.
There it is. So that's Thomas doing his. Here is Albert coming back for. He's got 4. Yeah.
Oh, no. And just a bit low. And going to end up taking a bogey here.
Yeah. It's going to be his first struggles of the day. Nelson. Another solid hole for the local. Snags a birdie.
Yeah, going to take the lead on the card now.
Is he really? Dang.
Yeah, that's a switch from him and
Albert.
Albert was 3 down, going to bogey and go to 2. Chris Nelson now 3 down with
All right.
keeping it clean.
How about that? Yeah, your leader on the card, tied to Corey Ellis, but that, like we mentioned, G out there shooting fire. 5 through 6. It was sitting at 11 or 12 by this point.
Oh, somebody getting towed.
Let's just hope the toe guy is a disc golf fan. Let's go with that angle. Oh, man. The life of a toe guy can't be,
It's got to be interesting.
It's got to be interesting, and you're not running into a lot of happy people in your day to day. Hole 8. This one's a monster, Nathan.
Yeah,
Par
this
3.
one. Yeah, I don't know if it is a par 3. I can personally throw as hard as I can and not have to worry about going OB and then just pitch up for my par. There's a couple guys that I guess have the opportunity to go for this island, but it's really not smart.
Correct. This is a Zeus coming from Corey Ellis. Nathan. He's rolling the Zeus.
No.
12-footer, bro.
No way.
Insane, Corey Ellis.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was awesome. Getting some love from Thomas, rightfully so. That man is a talent. Yeah, what do you even do after that for Nelson?
He doesn't know what to do.
He doesn't know what to do either.
Gonna end up slipping, but he does punch through, it looked like.
Yeah,
that's
actually
gonna help out.
it
Corey,
punched-
get out of here, man. That's incredible.
So wild, man. Thomas looks like he's eyeing up that big hyzer line. You'll see the big distance guys go there. Gives you a pretty easy pitch into the green, although that's pretty inside for Thomas. And honestly, I think fortunate to keep flying.
Yeah, luckily he did get through there a little bit and not drop straight down. That could have rolled OB as well. He's going to have a tough look to get onto the island.
Mm-hmm. I saw the TD behind there. That's Jesse Tomeno, Madison's husband. Yeah, doing a great work out here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is overturned by
And
Albert.
This is what I meant when I said it's not necessarily smart to go for the island. I haven't personally seen the roller play. Which still I mean, if you can do that, then why not? But wow.
Yeah. I filmed a BSF Masters a couple years back. The champ is chasing down. It's either Barry or somebody throws a roller on this hole and parks it, gets the birdie, and it was like with 2 holes left to go or something like that.
Incredible stuff. So much talent here.
That's the only other time I've ever seen that shot thrown by Corey. Incredible.
And Thomas lucky there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, to
that he
stay in
didn't-
again.
Yeah, to not go too far. Albert just going to be pitching up to tap in his bogey.
Yeah.
Going to be 2 bogeys in a row now.
After a great start. Bit of a cooler here. Gilbert throwing 3.
Tough one to run.
He is, though.
But that is definitely a run. Uh-oh.
It does nestle, yeah. So he has this left for 4. Who is this guy? And where did Thomas Gilbert go?
Yeah, Thomas is... We haven't seen him much on film this year. Maybe he's got a little bit of nerves today.
Yeah.
Grip can be difficult when the weather conditions change as well. Corey Ellis.
Come on. Stroking the field, is it?
Is this the only one? Is he the only one? I'm on the wrong hole. Just a
All right,
second.
you let us know. There is a drop-in double
He
bogey.
is not the only
Who
one.
got it?
Tristan Tanner.
Double T?
Also able to get the birdie on this hole.
He's got a great roller game. I wouldn't put
But
that
that's
past
it.
him.
Just
Is
those
it-
two. 27% bogey or above. It was the most difficult hole on the course.
Yeah, I believe it.
Congratulations, guys. You blew my mind a little bit, Corey. Tristan will have to figure out what you did.
I know, right? We got to talk to him today. Heiser flipped a Zeus into a low ceiling roller. Like Corey Ellis. You baller. So cool.
All right, now I'm ready to see a 2 right here. Par 4, 689 feet. If you don't have a forehand, the second shot's going to be pretty difficult unless you land right on this OB line over here where you can kind of see that basket.
Yep. Again, OB long on the approach as well. Maybe a lefty hole, Nathan. Can I say it?
Yeah, you can say it.
All right. The second shot especially.
Even the tee shot. I
Yeah.
can, a lefty can just throw a hyzer twice on this one. Righty backhand is ideal to get the distance. You can get as far as that tree up there on the left side with somebody like Corey throwing
71 miles an hour.
And it looks like he is going to do that. There is
Okay.
not in the OB, but not in an ideal position either.
Although they limbed up that tree in a huge way. You couldn't even crawl in there to get your disc
Right.
before.
He may be able to get down on a knee and have some room to throw.
Nelson.
Pretty good shot. He'll have a forehand or a backhand turnover. Forehand easier to control the distance on. Would be ideal.
Albert. Watch this go a mile.
Needs this to drift a little bit more off to the right. And he's going to land on top of Corey's disc. Maybe 2 feet to the right.
It's so close. It's pretty funny. Thomas.
Needs to correct after a rough past few holes. You can see the rain starting to come down a little bit now.
Yeah.
It's off and on today. It was never really consistent like the first day, but just enough there.
To be annoying at times, yeah. Gilbert, his second, pitching the forehand around the corner.
Oh, sawed off a little bit. He's going to end up over.
In the tree.
Oh, that'll be an open look.
Yeah. Can't hate that backstop right there.
Ends up just inside the circle.
Nelson with the same approach from just a couple feet closer.
Yeah, and this looks like a better line.
And the local gallery loved that one.
Yeah, nestles up there nicely. Look at Albert with a little window there. Go in.
Tink. Nicely done by Albert.
Yeah, nice touch.
Yeah. And Corey I think their discs were actually touching underneath there.
Not going to hit the pole, but going to be just as close. He'll be all right with that.
Pretty easy birdies for those two monster arms.
Yeah, a couple tap-ins.
And this monster arm would be disappointed in anything but a birdie.
Yeah, he needs all the birdies he can get now. There's the putt we're used to seeing. Dead center on the pole. Gets a birdie and hopefully getting his round back on track going into this back nine.
Yeah, he'd love to see it. Nelson for a 4-down front nine and a clean one. The only one on the board, it looks like. The man is solid. He's got a great game.
Hasn't wavered yet. He's 4 down. I'm sure he's looking to get a couple birdies in a row. Thomas getting his disc out of the tree up there.
Well done.
Nice to be tall. And a couple tap-in birdies there for Albert and Corey to finish out this front nine.
The huck face from Thomas. I love it. He's got a great one. Shout out to Diameter Apparel VII for making that sweet jersey from Thomas. I love that thing.
Yeah, and that sweet shot as well, trusting that disc out there.
Isn't it way over OB?
And Garrett Gerthy still maintaining the lead from, I'm not sure if he's on chase card.
He's
or
not even, man. He's like on third or fourth card or something.
Yeah, still only a few strokes back to start, but shooting a hot round along with Linus Carlson.
Doing work. We'll catch you guys in the back nine. Thanks for watching.